Hello, Angel family. I don't know if I can move this once I start. Oh, this is so cool. So if you guys have been following me, I've been trying to make one of these forever. So I'm just practicing now. How is everybody doing? If there's a Stacy on here, she prayed for a reading. Are you posting? Oh, sorry, Kim. What did you say on the? I couldn't see what you just said. This is so cool. So this is like, I know. It just, I've been trying to do it forever and it just clicked. So I don't know what it was. So I can always just say, please hold your comments or something like that. Welcome if you're coming in. Oh, now I can't. I have to. Can everybody hear me? Okay. How's everybody doing? I don't know why I thought today was Wednesday. I was feeling really overwhelmed with my schedule. I was just talking with Kim, the moderator, because we're like best friends now. And I was like, I'm feeling really overwhelmed, like I'm not getting everything done. And it's only Tuesday, right? Here he is like, it's already Wednesday. I have so much I need to do. I know. I don't know where in my mind. I guess I just went on. Hey, Stacy, there you are. I just went on a vacation. I haven't done that since COVID. My friends got married. I was around more people than I've ever been around. And then we had, you thought it was Wednesday? Yeah, no, Tuesday, right? It's just Tuesday. So where I was like, I'm so overwhelmed right now. I'm not getting everything done. It's like, girl, you just got a bonus day. Do you ever do that? I'm so happy. So Stacy, are you the one who paid for your reading, baby girl? I just wanted to double check with you. And if you're just coming on, welcome. I love to do what I do. I'm a psychic medium. I've had this gift since birth, and I started to do it when I was around 30 something. So I've already been doing it 2 decades. Perfect, Stacy. I'm so glad. And I was concerned about that because I told you I was going to go on at 5:30, and I was like, I've got to get a good walk in. I just have to. So Kim's on here. She may, perfect. If you like a reading today, these are by donation. Every once in a while I come on here and I do readings for free, just like I did Sunday night, I think. So if you ever want a free reading and you can't afford one, no problem at all. I try to meet as many people's needs as I can. So if you want a reading today, these are by donation. But if you don't have the funds, that's okay. Just follow me and I just go on here periodically. I might be going on again a little bit later tonight just to pull some cards. Perfect, Amber. I would love that. So you can just see like right here, you double click there and it just goes to my Venmo. I don't know, Simon. I would say follow your heart. Follow your heart, you guys. Follow your heart. Oh, I'm so sorry, Queen Lizzie. So like I said, these are my times where I come on here and I take I accept a $40 donation. I do not have Cash App. If you double click right here, oh, thank you, Psychic Rose. That's, oh, nope, we're not going to do that. Okay, hold on. I don't know this person, so hold on. All right. Don't inbox that person. I don't know who they are. I always say never during the time where I'm on here, and never, thanks Kim, never during the time where I'm on here am I messaging you. And I will not reach out to you via Messenger. You just have to know that there are scam accounts, and if you ever wonder if you're on my account, I cannot be messaging you while I'm giving a reading, so it would be like that. If you want to see, hi Beauty Evil, sorry I didn't see you before, sweetheart. I was like trying something, I was trying this and it was going over my camera. It's $40. And so I accept PayPal and Venmo, and you just double click on here. I'm probably just gonna do 3 readings tonight, and I already have Stacy. She paid last time I went live, so I'm gonna do hers now. If you want a reading and you can't afford one, that's okay. You can follow me, and I come on here periodically, and I've given so many free readings, and I may go on a lot later tonight too. Hi, Mary. And it is only Tuesday. I know. I was like texting Kim, whom now we're BFFs, my moderator, and I was like, I just feel so overwhelmed. This week's already going by. I'm not getting enough done. And it's like, no, Jules, it's Tuesday. It's so nice to see you too. Oh, you're having a bad week? No. Sunshine, I'm so sorry. Well, yeah, I was just gonna say I can do these 3 readings and then do some free readings, but I have to watch my energy level. I cannot do that. Who do I think I am? Superwoman. So I can do 3 readings today. I already have Stacy, so 2 more people today I can fit in, and then follow me on here. I come on as often as I can. I may have enough energy tonight. If I do go live, it's usually like 9:30, 10 o'clock Pacific Coast time, and I start pulling cards for people, okay? But buckle your seatbelts. We're all just kind of, this is a crazy time for some people. Just so you know, today are the readings that I'm doing by donation. You'll see this, it says, welcome. Please hold comments during readings. You will be muted to keep the chat clear. So I'm gonna keep pointing that. So Maya, I got yours. Hi Lotta, my list is closed today, sweetie. So if you guys are wanting a reading on here, just for the people who already said that they wanted a reading, including Stacy. Yeah, Maya, I got you. Maya Cow. Hey, yes, you're all set. Oh, I'm so sorry, Darlene. But what I'm going to do is, okay, so thank you, Maya. KOU8. I got you. You're second. So Stacy's first on the list, and then Maya's second. I haven't seen who else signed up. But right now what I'm going to do, I have a moderator. She's getting ready to go night-night, and Amy. So my list is closed today officially. All closed. Thank you guys for being here. If you end up sending in a payment, hi, GR Curden. My list is closed today, but I should be going live tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, but the list is closed today. Thank you. So my moderator is going to be in and out. What I'm going to ask you guys to do is I'm just going to keep pointing to this. Once I got you, Amy, you are all set. Amy's the first one. So I have 3 readings today. Hi, Mary. Thank you. I have Stacy, she's all set, Maya, and Amy, and then my list is closed. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do, you'll see my moderator here. We're giving you several messages. I'm going to start reading right now. Even if you say good reading, or I love this message, or my grandmother's like that too, please do the courtesy of the person giving the reading, be courteous to them, please, because I'm going to start reading them. And my list is closed today. Sorry, Cheryl. My list is closed, but you're welcome to sit back and relax and watch us go, okay? Also, just take notes. I will take a break and talk to everybody, but I really am trying to discourage you guys from talking while I'm giving someone else a reading. And the way that this works so beautifully when you guys do hold your comments is, if I was giving you a reading, other people would be muted if they were talking during your reading too. So please don't take it personally. My moderator is a volunteer, and if you're not following her, Kim Coffee Crystals, she is selling crystals, and she's just wonderful at it and has wonderful products. So perfect. Thank you. Please hold comments till the end. Okay. So hello. I'll be able to say hi after. Some people, so this is my thing. People will say, Julie, you muted me for saying hi. Yeah, because we're starting a reading. So even if you just say hi. So again, from right now, please hold all your comments. The only person who should be talking is Stacy, and everybody else, you will, it doesn't serve you to talk during her reading anyway, because you will be temporarily muted, and it's so I can focus on her reading. But thank you for being here. I used to be a preschool teacher, so I'm going to ask you guys to sit crisscross applesauce and have good manners, and I will take a break and say hi to you. So Stacy, thank you for being here. The way I like to work my group readings is to see who you want to hear from today, sweetie. I don't need to know their name. I just need to know who they were in relationship to you. Jess, this is just for Stacy. Nope. Stacy. Okay. See how Stacy's talking? She's the only one that should be talking. And if anybody says, I can't believe all these bots on here today. All right, angels. We need to clear this. Okay. Okay, your brother. Okay, you might want to hear from your brother, but someone else may come through too. Okay? So hold on one second. Can you, is there a reference to you guys and something like a coal? Do you live in an area where there would be coal miners? Or is, hold on, what is her name? Loretta Lynn, how she wrote Coal Miner's Daughter. There's some, I swear I heard coal mine, unless somebody's name is like Cole. And so for this one is Stacy. And my head is throbbing, so I have to ask you if he passed away from it. Did your brother pass away from an action? That's okay, put it to the side. I'm telling you, your relatives will come through too, and your brother's energy is a little bit heavier than sometimes if a grandfather passed away peacefully. Please hold comments, even if you're trying to comment. I know other mediums let people do that. I'm really trying to concentrate on Stacy's reading. Thank you. So what's happening, Stacy, is what I'm seeing is your brother had an action that was part of his passing. Does this make sense? Because his head's throbbing for one, and he makes me feel I'm supposed to say sorry. Do you understand? And I feel extremely dizzy. So do you understand kind of what I'm talking about? So when a grandfather or grandmother passes, and it's just like, yes, now you're understanding, because there's he said, you said, oh no, this isn't him. So I'm telling you that there is like coal miner's daughter. There's somebody named Loretta, because it's Loretta Lynn, or their name is like Cole. So he's just trying to show me this. They give me all kinds of hints, and your grandparents would be saying, like, we have him over here. Why am I feeling like he, were you younger and then he was older or something like that? The reason why is I don't know if he was taller than you and you were shorter, or he was older, but you were like more motherly to him, or if you had your life together more. Does this make sense? Hi, Chris. I'm right in the middle of a reading, sweetheart. I'm right in the middle of a reading for Stacy. Thank you guys for being here. He was younger but taller. Both. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. There's this thing that he was younger than you, but taller. Because I kept feeling like he looked taller. So I was like, is he older but just really immature? So you were like, he keeps making me feel this was very emotional for you. And what some people don't understand is you were kind of like a second mom to him. Do you understand? And can I say that I'm just so sorry this happened with your brother, because he was so full of light. This is making me very emotional. He was so full of light, but I feel like he's kind of naive. Thank you, Jenny, on like who to trust. Does that make sense to you? It's like when he's young, he just is so vibrant. And I don't know if he just didn't do well in school, or people thought he was hyper, but he was just a beautiful, beautiful soul. Is this making sense to you, Stacy? And if you're just coming in, please read this post I have. If you're coming in, please read this post. I'm in the middle of a reading. Thank you guys for being here. You're understanding then. Okay. Are you a teacher or something like that? Or did you ever want to go into teaching or counseling? Did his passing cause, was his passing the catalyst for you wanting to do something different as a career? Is this making any sense to you, sweetheart, as I say that? He keeps calling you little mama. He keeps calling you little mama. I'm so glad I've got my Jenny and my Kimmy. Is this making sense to you, Stacy? And when, not as a career, but was there something that you started volunteering for, or a certain belief? Because he said, my passing was the catalyst for putting her on a new path. And that makes me feel like for a career, but if definitely as a person. Thank you. Because there's something there. And he says that now you don't have, what is it, that, sweetheart? That you don't have, you don't judge people. I don't know if that's making any sense to you. What he's saying, you don't judge people. But there's something about, okay. You are helping people with this though. Yes, this is making sense to you. Maybe not directly. Maybe you're not like a counselor for this, but I feel like since your brother's crossed over, and is there a Tim or Tom too? He just drew a T. That there's somebody, Connie, I'm right in the middle of a reading, sweetheart. Everybody look at this when you come in. Everyone is dealing with their own, yes, with their own problems. So it's made you kind of like more, yes, I see that. Yes, thank you. But you've helped people. Do you understand what he's saying? You've helped people. It's like you went through this and now it just happened like right after it and you got steady on your feet. You've helped some of your friends or people around you. Are you kind of understanding what I'm saying? He's saying like perfect strangers too. Don't underestimate the power of your light. And your brother shows me, I keep seeing shooting star. So I don't know if you always look at the stars or if you're really into astrology or why when I'm doing your reading I feel like looking up, but I do. And there's a T again, like Timothy, Tom, either here or crossed over that he's showing me. She's saying yes. And so you understand what he's talking about. Yeah. So anytime when I say they're a shooting star in your reading and we start talking about that and any songs that come on that are like Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay or anything, then you know that's your brother's way of reaching out to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? My daughter says he's the brightest star in the sky. See, how would I know that? He keeps talking about that as well. So kids are really intuitive. Hold on one second. Do you look really young to be a mom? He's saying like you would not guess by looking at her, and his last name started with a T. Thank you. This is perfect because he's like that. Did somebody do, oh, and it's 222 people in the room, which is like keep up to the good work, whatever you're trying to manifest is coming to fruition. Did anybody do woodwork or wood burning, or did you just remodel your house? I smell like, hi Katie, pay attention to the sign, sweetie. I'll be able to talk here in a moment. See the sign? Please hold your comments during people's reading, sweetheart. Thank you. I'll be able to say hi here in a minute. I smell woodworking, and when I was younger, I took like a wood burning class, and I don't know why I keep seeing that. Is this making sense to you? The only other reason that I could think of this is if you guys did like bonfires or camping a lot, but it's like that kind of smell. Yeah, please don't comment during her reading if you're getting a double message. I love that. Thank you so much. Just get your journal out and write it down. I will take a break and talk to you guys, okay? Thank you for being here. Stacy, is this making any sense to you? He's saying that your daughter has like fairy energy, which shows me like fairy energies. Oh, you spend a lot of time around the campfire roasting marshmallows. That's why I'm smelling like wood burning. That's it. Thank you. He's saying that your daughter is very much like organic, natural, and she has a very good sense of people. So if she likes somebody, great. If she doesn't, there's a reason and he's saying good job helping her empower and listening to her intuition. He said you and I didn't have that when we were younger. But he shows me you guys very close. And then he talks about, I'm supposed to teach you again. Someone else was talking when I gave you this message before. Do you look rather young to be a mom or something like that? Because he goes, yeah, Julie, she's a mama, but she's something about in your family. He's saying, yes, you understand. He's saying good genes, like a baby face. Do you understand how he talks about that? Thank you, Jenny and Kim. Thank you. Is this making sense to you as I'm saying that? Is there also a John or James? Because I just asked for a different sign and I understand. And I kept hearing like John or James. There's like a J name crossed over with him. Hi, sweetheart. Please pay attention to the sign. I'm in the middle of a reading, but thank you for being here. Yes, your grandmother called you Dollface. I love it. Okay, the clinking again. I'm going to go back to that. This doesn't make sense to me. I have to find out, like, was he ever incarcerated? Or there's a clinking sound. I'm trying to understand what he's trying to show me. And I don't know if I'm hearing like a clinking of like handcuffs or clinking of somebody. Oh, his middle name was, okay, his middle name is James and my daughter has, Yes, that's it. His middle name. Okay. Thank you so much. That's it. That's it. Go back to the thing. I hear like clinking. So it reminds me of like on a coal mine, working on a coal mine, dun 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 dun. I don't know why I keep hearing that song. So it's like that, or you had somebody in your family that worked on a railroad. I just keep seeing that over and over again. Unless he passed away by a railroad, he's showing me that. So they will show me things about them. They will show me things about you. They'll show me things about your kids and their family that are with them. That's okay. 98% of what I tell you at this time should make sense. And then they'll tell you something else, and it can be like your husband, their best friend, your like we're opening the spiritual door so everybody's coming in, okay? But he is talking about your daughter, and he keeps talking about, oh, Lisa, thanks. You might be muted, but I appreciate that. She said hammer and nail because his name is Nail. That can be it. I feel like working on a coal mine. That's awesome. Hi, Eileen. You might find that you get muted because I'm just right in the middle of a reading, but thank you for being here, and I'll be able to take a break and say hi to people. Yeah, Ellie, welcome to being here. Please don't comment. You will find that the moderators are going to just be muting people today. I am right in the middle of readings, guys. Hello and welcome. Please read the sign and read the room. I'm right in the middle of giving Stacy a reading. If you give me 5 minutes, I'll take a break and say hi to some people, okay? And answer some quick questions. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, my moderators already know what to do. Thanks. Yeah, thank you for that. I'm sorry, that was a typo. His middle name, yeah. Okay, and James, yeah, that's okay. Just put it to the side. For some reason, I'm seeing that. Somebody will say, well, Uncle John worked at a coal mine. Do you know what I mean? It's going to make sense to you. It's either that or it's that old song that's working on a coal mine. Dun, 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 dun. I just keep hearing it. So just know he's showing me that. The only other thing I can think of that my kids played that song when we were camping, and they put on shows for people. Did you guys perform for your parents? Because they'll show me things about you, and they'll show me things about me, so I can see an analogy of what he's trying to show you. But he does keep pointing to your daughter, and he says she's like Tinkerbell. You did. Okay, that's what it is. Because that was a song that my kids always sang. Hi, Monica. I'm right in the middle of a reading, but if you guys refrain from saying hi and things like that till I get done with Stacy's reading, I promise I'll say hi to you guys, okay? Okay. He's saying that your daughter's Tinkerbell and he's Peter Pan. He just keeps saying that over and over again. So this is telling me that your daughter is very much an empath. She's extremely sensitive. And he makes me feel like he's her guide. And she probably feels like that too. Does that make sense? Which is probably why the namesake thing. Is that making sense to you when I say that? She is, yes, that's what I'm seeing. So she's got a great imagination. Staying in her imagination is what's going to keep her here on the earth's plane. So please encourage her to make up stories and live in that part, because that suits her. Does that make sense to you? It might be a lot for everybody else with her big imagination, but she needs it. Does that make sense to you when I say that? Because she can be very serious. All right. So Stacy, I am pulling back a little bit. She's good at that. Yeah. It's going to be the very thing that's going to keep her feeling happy and special. So just know this is your brother's way of coming through. He is indeed the sign of a star. He loves that. And he does say he's sorry for the way that he passed. You did give him well forewarning and tried to help. And so just know he's very much with you, okay? So I am pulling back. At this time, you're welcome to say hi. Thank you, Stacy, and tell your daughter he loves her very much, okay? I'll put this out again when I do readings. Is anyone coming through for me, please? Hi, Corinne. My list is closed today. I am doing another reading for Mai and Amy, but my list is closed today. I think some of you might be used to me coming on here and doing readings. Hi, Emily. Hi, everybody. Some of you may be asking for readings. Hey, Scorpio, I haven't seen you for days. Where have you been? Scorpio 111111. I miss you. No worries, Eileen. You didn't know. See, I'm always we're trying our best to like educate people, and I can't do like that because then it's like, so I'm trying to understand where to put this. Maybe I'll put it here, but then I can't read the comments. So we are really trying to like, oh shoot, now it's like, what did I do? See? It's not gonna let me, hold on. There we go. I just learned how to do this. The moderators and I have been talking about this forever. Hi, my name is Christina. Can you read me? Hi, Christina. I can't do any readings. I can like chat with you guys a little bit in between readings, but my reading is closed. Oh, Sarah, how are you again? I think I saw you not too long ago when you were new here. Thank you so much for saying that. Aren't you the sweetest? How did I discover that I had a talent? I didn't know I had a talent of being a medium. I thought I was just weird, and I still am kind of weird. But I wrote this book, I Am Home, for people. It's on, I know it's backwards, for people who want to know more of my story. But it was in college, actually. I was in college in the 90s, and I just started to have premonitions, and I used to think they were common sense. Yes, I'm drinking water. Thank you. Thanks. I just used to think it was common sense. Yeah, if I can move that. I don't know how to do that. Weird is good. Yeah, Sarah, I love that. It actually, a good friend of mine, Tammy, started giving me books on mediumship. See, when I had this, when my gift was opening up, it was in the 80s and 90s. We didn't have shows with psychic mediums on there. We only had like Madame Chloe 1-800 phone numbers that they would advertise on and we would call those for, remember the phone? I don't know if you guys might be very young, but you would call and it would be like 99 cents a minute or something like that. And you could call and ask. Yeah, it's like that. So I didn't know. Yeah, you guys have great questions. Yes, Jess, everybody who crosses over, they're okay. They're all, Therese Caputo, John Edwards, they all talk about that as far as like when your loved ones cross over, they are all at peace. Thank you so much, Jenny. If you do want a private reading for me, Peace and Serenity is the place to go. Lenny's my little brother. I know some of you guys are asking for readings. Every once in a while I come on here and I do free readings, and I love doing that. But today is readings by donation, and my list is closed. So if you're hoping to get a reading from me, I'm not going to be able to do that for you at this time because I want to honor the people who already signed up for their readings. But if you are following me, what I'll do is I'll come on here periodically and give free readings. Hi, Missy. First time here. Thank you for being here. But this is not one of the times where I am offering free readings, so I won't be doing. Hi, Peter. Thank you for being here. Oh, Peter Pasta's mom. Hi. I watch. Okay, Peter Pasta's mom. If you guys aren't following Peter Pasta, he's amazing. He cooks like all of this pasta and gives it to houseless people. Peter Pasta's mom, your son is amazing. Is amazing. So amazing. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to thank you guys. Thank you so much. Love and light for always. Aren't you the cutest? I want to follow you. Here, hold on. Where are you? So cute. Okay. Thank you. I remember that reading. Yeah, Jenny, you're awesome. Okay, so I am going to step back. This is the time where it's like, I don't know how to put this more prominent. But at this time, unless you're my moderator, no one should be talking. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi. So what's going to happen is, hi, your first time here. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Sit back and relax. We're going to start doing readings here. Even if you comment like, hi, my grandmother passed away too. How do I get a reading? If you can do me a favor and pause your questions and things like that. Yeah, Because what's going to happen is my moderators are already muting people. I'm getting ready to do my second reading. So Maya, it's M-A-I, and it starts with a K. So Maya's the only one who should be talking. Her reading is up next. So everybody, I'm starting to do a reading. Please welcome, hold comments during your reading. You will be temporarily muted so I could keep the chat clear. So everybody, please hold your comments. That person is the only one who should be chatting right now, along with my moderators, okay? So Maya, thank you for being here. I love doing readings and helping people, sweetheart. Can you do me a favor and let me know who you want to hear from today? I don't need to know their name. I just need to know who they are to you. And Maya is the only one who should be commenting as read this beautiful sign that I made. Sit back and relax. I'll be able to take a break here and say hi to people in just one moment. Okay. So Maya, your dad. Maya, are you the only girl? Or were you the most like your dad? And everybody, just look at the sign if you wonder what's going on. I'm reading Maya. Thank you for being here. I'll take a break in just a minute to say hi to people. Okay, were you and your dad the closest? There's something he keeps pointing to you. He's calling you the little helper. And is there an October reference? Meaning somebody's passing in October or someone's birthday in October? Okay, 98% of what I read you on here should make sense. So just write it down. So he's either going to show me things with him, show me things if he has somebody with him, okay? And he's going to show me like that. Did your dad smoke? Maya's the only one who should be talking, guys. Maya's the only one who should be talking. I'm right in the middle of a reading. Thank you for being here. The reason why I'm asking is because I taste smoke in my mouth. Okay, so it makes me feel like your dad, if he's not coming through as clear and another spirit's coming, it's similar to my other reading. Either when he was crossing over, you did not get a chance to say goodbye to him, or there was something left unsaid. So was your dad a prominent figure in your life? Can you answer that for me? Because if he's not coming through as clear and I have one of your loved ones coming through, is his mom crossed over? Yes, now you're understanding. Okay, so sometimes when people cross over and they loved their life and they're like, I wasn't perfect, but yes, he was. Now you understand what I'm saying. Yes, this is making sense to you. Okay. So when your loved ones cross over, Maya, what happens is they all do a life review. This happens with everybody. And as he did a life review, he had much regret about like not being there for you. And he keeps showing me that. And I just keep seeing his mom as well. Can I ask you, did he also, I was like thinking, because I just did a reading on this, but I feel like with your dad too, did he have addiction, sweetheart? I don't know how to I'm trying to put this in a better way. Because he makes me feel like he caused harm to himself and others, and he has regret for that. Does that make sense too when I say that? So sometimes people drink, sometimes they gamble or go MIA, but there's something that he's showing me this. So was your dad prominent in your life? Because there's something heavy around him and I cannot shake it. He was. Okay. Was his dad MIA? Because I keep seeing, the chain of, that saying when it says I'm breaking a chain? I'm getting energy of somebody who smoked, who went MIA, who has much regret about not being in their kid's life. So do you know his story about his dad? Because I feel like his mom's presence is with him, and I keep hearing the word October. I never met my grandpa. Okay. Do you know stories about him? Is this making sense to you? Do you know stories about him? Okay. There's something about Okay, did your dad pass away from something chest related, like heart attack? Yes, okay. So your dad will show me who he is, and then someone else will kind of show me who they were who weren't in their life. So there's a reason why you don't know much about your grandfather. There's a reason why your dad is bringing that up. Do you understand? Did your dad have his own business? Do you guys have entrepreneurs in your family? The reason why... Okay, thank you, because I felt it in the chest. And I won't know the difference. Okay? Yes. But there's something about your dad wanting to be better than his dad. His dad must be crossed over. Because I clearly kept reading a man that was very adamant that they weren't the father that they should have been. So I feel like your dad was trying to break that chain. Does that make sense? Is someone in your family like entrepreneur? The reason why I'm asking, yes, I was the only one that is an entrepreneur. That's your dad's way of coming through. So he was same reading last time where the girl was like, I don't know if you're reading me. I would say, let's just let the spirits talk. Let's let the spirits talk to us, because I always say get valid proof that someone is indeed connecting with your loved ones. But you want to hear from your dad, and grandpa's coming through and saying, I should have stepped up to the plate and been a better person. There's another M.A. in the family. I almost wanted to say Max or Maxwell. There's like another M.A. in the family. Are you named after somebody? Name my... You're talking about my dad. He never could love us the way he could love my brothers. That's why. Yes, that's what I'm saying, that heaviness, that regret. But he's making me, okay, 98% of what I'm going to talk about is going to make sense. I promise you, as you read this back, because these are recorded, and screen record it right now, because TikTok doesn't always work. Maxwell is your nephew. I'm telling you, see? How would I know that? So see, the things that I'm not getting exact, it's like maybe I'm not understanding the message he's showing me, but I'm telling you, he said Maxwell. So I have dad here, someone regret treating the way that he treated the people. And I feel like his dad had to be MA. He had to have addictions. I'm telling you, he doesn't feel as good as your dad. And then your dad comes from that, and he tries really hard. You guys have 6 kids in your family? He just showed me 3 and 3. So I'm trying to understand if there's, yeah, maximum. Maxwell or maximum. That's close enough to me to do a reading. Like if it's like George and Harry, we don't make that fit. Do you understand? Yeah, I'll take a break here in a moment and ask questions, answer questions for you guys. Thanks, it's Drea. I promise you, if you guys hold comments, I'll chat with people in about 5 minutes. But my website is up, and the moderator should talk to you. And you're the middle child. Okay, which is why there's 3, and you're the middle child. Okay, this is making sense to me now. Okay, there's one thing that is coming through also is your dad's dad. Doesn't matter if you've never met him. Okay, there's 3 before me and 3 after me. That's why I kept saying 3 and 3, 3 and 3. How would I know that? How would I know maximum, Maxwell, maximum, 3 and 3, and the heaviness of a father's regret? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Okay, so as your dad crosses over, he looks at his life. As your grandfather crosses over, he looks at his life and says, these are the chain of effects I had. Doesn't matter if you didn't know your grandfather. If he would have acted differently, and he does a life review, yes, you understanding all this? And he does a life review, and he's ashamed of his life because you always put your best foot forward, but he caused some pain. Do you understand? And then your dad tried to clear it up, but your dad was like ill-equipped, he says. He was ill-equipped. And then to have him pass this way and not get the closure that you needed, he's trying to help you understand today that this was something, and it's a culture thing too, he says, that the men in his family, I don't want to say they're misogynistic, but they praise men. It's like the women get ignored. I don't know if this is making any sense to you, but your dad is saying that he grew up like that, and it was a cultural thing, and men weren't supposed to be like affectionate with their daughters. But he did say he tried really hard not to be like his dad. And he says that, yes, that's true. She says, okay. And he says that, I'm so glad you're getting this reading today, sweetie, because his like not showing you affection had nothing to do with you. He thinks you're amazing. He says he would brag about everybody to about you guys, boys and girls. Do you know what I mean? Especially you, because you were the helper of the family. It's making me feel so emotional that he left. Oh, it's 444, which means there's, yeah. He left without telling you how special you were. And if he had an action that didn't show you that, are you understanding? That was like heartbreaking, because you're like, for sure at the end, like maybe my dad will get mushy and tell me what I've always longed to hear. I'm telling you, he's saying it now. And so this is what happens when relatives cross over. If they had their life and they did it great, perfect, they're your helper. But if they couldn't do what they needed to do on this earth's plane, then they try to help you from the other side. Yes, you understand. Maya's the only one who should be talking, you guys. I'll take a break here in a minute. I'm right in the middle of a reading. Thank you, guys. I don't know what that means. You understand. Okay. One of the things that he showed me, are you a mom? Gosh, what is it with these moms and these baby faces? Because he shows me you, and he shows me, I feel like a little girl. And he makes me feel like this is your mini-me. So I don't know if you have a niece or if you have a little girl or you're a teacher, but he shows me you and a little girl. And he says that people think you're the nanny. You are a mom. Do you have a girl? He keeps showing me, read the book Joy Luck Club. You have a, yes, it's a mini-me face. See, how would I know all these things? I've never met you. Do you understand? Yes, you have a daughter. I'm just trying to tell you. He makes me feel like it's something about that movie Joy Luck Club. So I don't know if this is also with your nationality, but it was like the women who got ignored then. Do you understand? And I saw that, Ashley. Thank you. And meant to say baby face. No, I got you. I got you. Yeah. There's so many things. And Carrie, thank you. So one of the things that I wanted to talk with you about too is as he talks about Maximum and Maxwell, and that's something that I would not know. And he's talking about the regret he has of a father. Do you understand? And then his dad went MIA, which is why you don't know him. He's trying to show you validation of this is me. So my job as a medium is to say their bodies are dissipated, but they're very much alive in spirit. And what they couldn't do here on the earth's plane, they can do it now. Do you understand? And so if you smell his cologne and he's not there, if you randomly think of something that you, a random memory that you haven't thought in a long time, that's them. And I usually say it's really interesting to me because if you're not feeling a loved one close to you, literally go for or what is it called, a car drive. Go drive in your car. Thanks, Sarah. And I don't know how many people are like, I heard it while I was driving in a car. It's like, because when we're at home, we're like doing the dishes and the laundry's going. Do you know what I mean? We have like a lot going on. And so I'm so glad you're getting this reading today. He is making me feel that you're a bit logical. He said, you know you're smart. You're 10 times smarter than you think you are, which is why he was saying the entrepreneur energy, and then you confirmed you are an entrepreneur. So yes, it's making sense to you. So look for numbers. Like my dad passed away December 12th. So I see 12 everywhere. Excuse me. Look for your birthday, his birthday, or his date of passing on license plate numbers, odometer of cars, the receipt that you get, things like that. Can you ask him about my move? I was just pulling back a little bit because I know I'm going to be doing Amy's reading here. He just keeps making me feel like you're on the right track. You are on the right track. And your intuition is strong. So if you're getting a gut feeling of, I feel like I should do this now, and logically it just doesn't make sense, but you're feeling it over and over again, there's something about, like, I feel like he's guiding you for success. Does this make sense? And I don't know if your daughter just got an award, but I keep seeing a little girl and she's holding up a certificate. So I don't know if he's trying to show me that you were a good student, if you're the only one that went to college in your family, out of the women went to college, or why I keep seeing this, but did your daughter just get a certificate or something? Like good student award or 0 absences or artist or something. I see a little girl and I see a certificate and she's like this. Does that make sense to you, Maya? And as I move back from your reading, I know I'm getting ready for Amy's reading also. I just have to tell you, do you know that song from The Greatest Showman, A Million Dreams? Just know I'm seeing it. She's going to get like a certificate, or he's showing me a picture of you. There's something like a little girl with her certificate. So you're welcome. So that you know that song from The Greatest Showman, A Million Dreams, look it up. He just keeps saying that you have always been a big dreamer. Your daughter's like that too. You're giving her the courage to see another woman be successful, and you're breaking the chain in your family. Like no one's done this before. Do you know what I mean? There have been a lot of successful men, but not so much women. And he's just, hats off to you, he's saying. And crickets are good luck. I don't know why he's saying that. I just have to say. All right, so I am pulling back. At this time, I can say hi to people. Amy, I didn't forget about your reading, and I just saw that some other people paid. Please do me a favor. You're welcome, Maya. I always say, please take notes. TikTok is supposed to record these, but many times they don't. Or there's a handful of times where they'll have a technical difficulty. So, hey, Dundee, how are you, Sunshine? So if you did sign up for a reading and you wanted it recorded, it's not guaranteed that it records on here because it's TikTok's technical stuff. You're new here. Lenny Lowe, hi, you're new here. I'm so glad. How do you get a reading? And hello from Ontario. I'm trying to say hi to as many people as I can. You can go to my website. You can double click right here, or one of my moderators might put it up. Peace-Serenity is my business, and I do readings from there. I will be coming on here. Hi, Elizabeth. I will randomly come on here and do free readings for people. I may go on a lot later tonight. There you go. A lot later tonight and do some cards. I'm not sure. I always check my energy. I don't do readings if I'm tired, so I'll try. Hi, Rosie Prey. How are you? You're new too. Hi, Cassidy. How long is the wait? I'm doing Amy's reading, and a couple people paid, but my list was closed, so I'm going to message you through the form of payment that you paid. I will be going on live tomorrow. I just don't know what time yet. So Carrie, it might be on till Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, but I haven't been able to log off to see who played. But yeah, she'll show you. But if you are looking for, hi from South Africa, if you are looking for a private reading, I do readings through my website. I have those listed through my website. And so I'm a psychic medium. My name is Julie. Thank you guys for coming. I have been doing these readings for 2 decades. I do this full time. I absolutely love what I do. And I just love helping people. I went to school at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. I have a 4-year degree in counseling, but then I realized I was a psychic medium. So you're really getting, when you get a private reading from me, you're getting the full package because I love what I do, but I also, it's like a mental massage, counseling, so to speak, with your loved ones coming in and giving messages. So it's wonderful. Thank you, Katie. You're such a blessing. Hi. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie, about your husband. Everybody who crosses makes it to the other side peacefully. No one is ever stuck. I love Teresa Caputo and John Edwards. They always are very consistent in saying that. So just know that's something that I see. I also had 2 relatives who had a near-death experience, and they both told me the same thing without knowing each other's stories. Oh, thank you, little Irish girl. Yeah, hi, Chris. I wish I could read for your daddy today. I have one more reading on here, and then I have another phone reading this evening. So I try not to spread my energy too thin. I would love to be able to just like run my energy all day and give readings, but I don't want them to get sloppy. Do you know what I'm saying? So I can answer some quick questions. Do you feel pets? Yes, I have given people readings for their pets too. I'm new to your page. What does it mean to see loved ones? Oh, I see. Your loved ones who have crossed, once they pass away, their body has dissipated, but their spirit is very much still alive. And that's the energy that I read. How do we get a reading? You can go to my website. It's Peace-Serenity. All my information is like here. See that? You like double tap on that and you'll be able to see. Hey, from Pennsylvania. Hey, guys. And just FYI, oh, 222 people in the room. That means keep up the good work. Whatever we're trying to manifest is coming to fruition. Julie, you texted me your address, right? Yes, I did. Thank you, sweetheart. Thanks, Jen. What happens to our pets? Do they cross over? Every time I do a reading, I did a reading Monday evening. Oh, was it Monday? I can't even remember now. Sunday? When did I go live, you guys, and do cards? Was that just last night? Gosh, this is like, I'm in a time warp. I have no sense of time. But I did a reading and the girl was like, I miss my grandmother. I'm like, I can see your grandmother. She's holding a dog and you have the dog's collar. She's like, oh my God, I do. How do you know that? Thank you, Elena. And that's because I can read the energy of pets too. So when they show me that they're over there together. Okay. And what we don't realize about pets, you guys, is they're reunited with their families too. Do you know what I mean? It's like we adopted them. Hi, Maria. I'm just getting ready to do Amy's reading. So I'm pulling back from answering questions. If you guys are patient like this, it really helps me because as I'm doing a reading for somebody, I can do I can answer your questions after I'm done with their readings. I'm so sorry, sweetie. I'm just getting ready for Amy's reading. So you guys may be chatting a little bit. I'm trying to clear my energy. I'm going to grab some water, a little bit of tea. Thank you guys for being here. Hi, Amy. Okay, see that Amy? She's the only one who should be talking. So see, here goes my little sign. I don't know how to do this here. Should I do it? See, it'll be like in my face. So I'm trying my best to show you guys that there is a sign. There is a sign here. Where is that? Here. And then there's one here. I'm going to start doing the reading, so please don't comment. I promise you guys, if you're patient, it helps me get through her reading faster so that I can take a break and say hi to everybody, which I would love to do. So sit back and relax. I used to be a preschool teacher, so at this time I'm going to say, have good manners, sit crisscross applesauce, keep your hands to yourself. I'm just kidding. And I'm going to do Amy's reading. But thank you guys for being here. I absolutely love this. And thanks, moderators, Jenny and Kim. So, Amy, you've seen the way I like to do these readings, honey. Can you let me know if there's anybody that you want to hear from today? I don't need to know their name. Okay, your grandmother. Okay. Was she like a mom to you? Because as I was writing your name down, getting ready, and all I do is like scribble. I don't actually write anything. I felt like mother energy. Does that make sense to you when I say that? And are you debating about going and furthering your education or changing your career? Hey, you guys, I'm right in the middle of reading Amy, so you'll see this. I'm right in the middle of reading Amy. So see, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Yes, this is making sense to you. I smell your grandmother. Do you know what I mean? And usually it's, she just, where's your, oh, hold on, so many things. One, okay, hold on. One, do you have her perfume or do you smell her? I like smell her, but then I just faintly smell powder, and then I know this sounds funny, but bear with me here. I only saw this in one other reading on here, but I'm seeing it for you. My grandmother, her smell to me is like clean laundry, and it's because she used to have her on a clothesline, her clothes dry outside, and we would run through it. You could smell like the downy. I don't mean to be a dork, but she smells like clean laundry. Her candle's on my counter. Okay. And that was in her home then, the candle, because she shows me something and I thought it was perfume, but if it's the candle that you have and that smells, then that's it. That's how she shows me that. Yes, that's it too. And there's something about, okay, hold on one second. There's something interesting here. She's making me feel like, was there something about when she passed, yes, is making sense. Was there something about when she passed, you went to help her with her passing, and then you got some of her things, and other people who didn't step up and help were like, hey, where's my things? And you're like, hey, you weren't there then, but now that grandma's passed, they're like, and did she leave any money? And I just keep seeing that. Is that making any sense to you? Because it reminds me of the little red, whenever they show me the little red hand, it's like you helped and nobody was coming. And then after the passing, everybody was like, okay, where's the money? Okay, yes, because she's aware of that. And I love your grandmother because she could be soft, but she could also be stubborn, and she's not okay with any of this. Do you understand what I'm saying? She doesn't want people making you feel guilty because you were the one who stepped up. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Is this making sense to you? And whenever they show me like ruby red, it's either like her name was Ruby, or she had a red garnet, or Ruby Garnet. And it's usually like, that's the time to show me that they passed away. And okay, you're understanding the whole family drama thing. Okay, so when they show me a red garnet ring, it's either showing me like you have her ring or she passed in January. So if that makes sense to you, perfect, because that's just what she can keep showing me. Are you wondering at this time in your life, she's making me feel like you're going through a spiritual awakening? Are you wondering if you're on the right career path, or are you thinking about totally doing something else? Because she says, sweetheart, it is time for you to make your dreams come true. She says, don't ask life what you're going to do for a living. You do have her ring. Thank you, because that's her sign. Their sign to show me that. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Yeah. You had to be her favorite. I'm just telling you. It's not like the rest of the family was chopped liver, but she's saying they were a bunch of knuckleheads. It was like we were the two sane ones in that crazy family. Yeah. Oh, you're wondering about marriage. Yeah. And if you're just entering and you're like, I don't know what's going on, please read this. Yeah. Okay. If you're having anything going through decisive right now, Amy, she understands that. Do you understand? But she just keeps making me feel like there's something very special about you. And she says, you've been like this all your life, so it's not like you're not a person to conform. Do you know what I mean? And instead of that being a bad thing, just bear with me here. She's showing me the interview that Pink had. Yeah, everyone knows I'm her favorite. Yep, that's what she says. You know the interview the singer Pink had, and she says she had to go in the principal's office, and the principal was like, here's the thing, Pink, you're not fitting in, and we're having a problem with that. And Pink is like, that's the problem. I don't want to fit in. I'm not trying to fit in. And do you understand what I'm trying to say? And your grandmother, instead of this being like a bad thing of like, you're stubborn and you don't follow the rules or whatever, you follow the rules. If the rules are like, don't touch the fire, it's hot, buckle your seatbelt when you drive, you follow rules. But if they're rules that are just rules to oppress people, are you understanding what I'm saying? Then you're like, that's not a rule for me. You speak your mind. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. You kind of remind me of your grandmother, because as much as she was very sweet and caring, don't ask her for the truth if you don't want it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't come out with a dress and be like, what do you think? And all your friends are like, that looks great on you. And she's like, I don't care for those shoes. Do you know what I mean? I just keep seeing that. Absolutely. And you're her mini-me. That's what I keep seeing. Can I ask you, before you, oh, thank you. Sydney, I'll be able to ask questions in just a moment, and you might be muted even if it's, but I can only concentrate on doing one reading at a time. If you give me 5 minutes, I'm going to take a break and answer questions. Thank you guys for being here. See, that's why I don't like people commenting, because I'm trying to concentrate. So Amy and your grandmother, Amy and your grandmother. Did you put lipstick on her? Did she always had to have, I don't know if she's showing me a little Avon lipstick, if it's like really tiny, or if someone always has to like put stuff on their lips. See, I'm very plain. I don't have this, but I just keep feeling like you either, when she was ailing, put lipstick on her, you have her lipstick, or she always had lipstick, because she's going like this to me. She's going like this. I'm supposed to talk about the church in her community or something? Did she just really volunteer a lot? She just, oh, you wear a ton of chapstick. You always have to put it on. Okay. I don't think that might be it though. I'm seeing a little tube of like red lipstick. Reminds me of like back in the day. Did she sell Avon or something? Oh, she had dentures. I love that. That can be why she's pointing here. But no, I'm seeing a little tube of sample lipstick that we used to have from Avon, and I don't know why. If it makes sense to you, perfect. If not, put it to the side. It's just the dentures. Okay. All right. If I don't feel like, yeah, that hit, it's okay. If it's not her, then she's pulling in Aunt Judy, who used to do this. I'm telling you, yeah. Because she just showed me the movie Fried Green Tomatoes, and I think that lady sold Mary Kay. You know what I'm referring to? Okay. Yeah. As long as you know it, that's all that matters to me. As long as it makes sense to you. Because she just keeps bringing it up. Yeah. Did someone have an infected foot? Did someone have, it's like, oh, Aunt Marilyn, thank you. Was someone's foot different than the other one? Was their left foot was different than the right foot as far as like size? Or is one leg shorter? Or does somebody have their foot in a cast or something? I don't know why I keep seeing, I'm looking down, I can see one foot average size and one foot, it's almost like club foot or something. You did. Oh my gosh, see? So she's like, oh my God, I did. Okay. That's something very unusual that I just would not know. See how she knows that? She knows. Do you understand? That's to show me something that there's no way I would know that. Yes, this is why she's bringing this up. This is why she's bringing this up. She knows. Do you know what I mean? And so one of the things that she just keeps saying is, Amy, there are people here who are helpers, and they're to follow the rules, and they get straight A's and B's, and they just do, and they're helpers, and we need those. And there are big thinkers, and they think outside of the box, and they daydream a lot. Sweetheart, you're a big thinker. Stop trying to minimize yourself. Stop trying to say like, why can't I fit in? Or what's wrong with me? She wants to like change your thoughts. She said if she could go in and give you like surgery on your thoughts, she would. She's saying you're outgoing, everybody loves you. Do you know what I mean? She just keeps saying you're a leader, you're a natural leader, just because you're really smart and you think on your feet. And sometimes you can be impatient when you go places only because you have a fixing mind. So if you go to Target and you're standing in line and you're like, why is this line so long? And why are those two Target employees talking? Why are they doing the boxes? They should be like, you always like fixing. Do you understand? You miss her so much. She understands. She adores you. I'm telling you, and she also is your guide. Like when we have somebody they say we're their favorite here on this earth's plane, then when they cross over, they are our guide. Do you know what I mean? Excuse me. This makes sense to you? I keep feeling like something soft. This reminds me of does someone have a poodle or a labradoodle? I keep feeling that kind of like fur. It's not a dog that sheds. It's like, unless you had really curly hair. It's like a labradoodle or a poodle. Does this make sense to you? Yes, okay. As long as it makes sense to you, Amy, that's all that matters to me. Oh, golden doodles too. Yeah, it could have been one of those. So just know this is Grandma's way of coming through. She's a force. Oh, your sister just had puppies. Yep. So see, this is just her way of coming through. She's making me feel like she was your cheerleader. She was your sounding board. She said that all you could have said that you wanted to open up a lemonade stand and sell hot dogs, and Grandma would be like, let's do it. You're the one who can do it. So she has a lot of belief in yourself, and she says that you have gumption. You do have that. It's a golden doodle. Thank you. And you do have gumption, but you could use a cup of confidence. There's something about like, it's like, you know, you're good at it, but maybe because there's nobody like in your life that's going to be like how you are. It just reminds me of like the Lizzo when she gave that speech. Yes, she would. Okay, so she's your cheerleader now. But she says you're going to have to look at the Lizzo speech. Remember, Lizzo was like, when I was younger, I wanted someone big like me, someone black like me, someone who sang like me. And then she's like, if I could tell little Lizzo, you're going to find that person, but it's going to be you. Yes, you lack confidence, but you're so confident for everybody else. And you walk around with such sureness that other people would not think that you have a lack of confidence. Do you understand what she's trying to say? So you're going to have to just like do a one step at a time. Do you know that the Christmas song with the claymation, and they're like, put one foot in front of the other and soon you'll be walking out the door. It's like all the like claymation. She just keeps saying you're just one foot, you're just going to have to put one foot in the other in front of the other, sweetheart, because it's almost like you don't like to be stuck, she's saying, and you're driving yourself crazy with the indecisiveness. Does that make sense? And you've already done this before where you have 1,000 million ideas and then they don't get done because you have like so many ideas. You're very creative and very empathetic. Do you know what I mean? And very smart. You need a person who's going to like help you like hone in on your ideas, but you are the idea maker. I'm telling you. So hopefully in this reading, you'll understand that she's obviously her body has dissipated, but because of this, you'll know that her spirit's very much still alive. She was a strong woman of faith here. She was talking about her church and community. Like, I don't know if she volunteered a lot, but they like everybody misses her because she was the go-to person, and she was very connected in her community. I feel. I just keep seeing that. And I don't know why I keep seeing an Ellie or an Elaine or an Elizabeth. Like it's E-L, like that, E-E-L. But I saw it very fleeting. Okay, Amy, I am pulling back. Just know this is Grandma's way of coming through. She's strong. She's going to carry you through this. She is a force to reckon with, okay? And she's your guide. And when she says, I'm going to help you through this, she says, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you I'm helping. I feel her through, and I need her here. Yeah, who's Ellie to you? Who is that? That's so funny because I wrote a book actually called Ellie Stands Up to the Bully, and I have a puppet that's named Ellie. Who's Ellie to you, Amy? It's like E-L-L, yeah. Elizabeth, Ellie, Ellen. As long as it makes sense to you. And some people say, yeah, sorry, I'm just right in the middle of reading, you guys. If you just... Your dad's cousin. Okay. I'm almost ready to take a break, you guys. Thank you for being here. Perfect. Amy, just know this is her way of coming through. She's going to help you with everything. She's like, this is just the beginning. Document everything. Because not only are you going to be successful, once you pick an idea and follow that all the way through, if I could give you any advice, taking on too much is a form of self-sabotaging. Taking on too much at one time is a form of self-sabotaging, and I did not know that. You will get everything done. I don't think you're a person that is born to do one thing for the rest of your life. You're too creative and smart for that. It seems boring. Do you know what I mean? So get entrepreneurs around you. Get a vision board of entrepreneurs because you are that. And if you can just follow one idea all the way through, you're going to be very successful in so many ways. And not only are you going to be successful for whatever you create. Yeah, I know, but I can't quit whatever you create. But your story of how it came out is going to be impressive as well. Go see the movie Joy with Jennifer Lawrence. That's the best I can feel. Like, you're Jennifer, the character that plays Jennifer Lawrence, her grandmother passes away and is kind of like her guide. See the movie Joy about the person who invented that broom and put it, or the mop, and put it on HGTV, and the grandmother, because that's some messages in there for you, for your grandmother, okay? So I am pulling back at this time. Thank you so much, Amy. You guys are welcome to ask questions here in a moment. I know some of you didn't see that my list was closed and you paid via Venmo, which is totally fine. I can reach out to you through your form of payment and let you know when I'm going on live again. I I don't know, sweetie. I don't do love readings. I always say, if you're waiting for somebody to come into your life, because people are like, do you know when Brian's going to call me again? I would say, let's not, I don't want you guys to sit here and wait for somebody to give you value. Do you know what I mean? I don't want that for you. So if you're waiting for somebody to see if they'll call you again, my prayer or intention for you is that you, thank you. I will, yes, I can't do another reading right now because I literally have another phone reading after this, never ending nesting, but I will message you through your form of payment. Hi, you're new here. How are you? Good. Thank you so much. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to read all of these. Do you ever have someone come through for someone else during a reading? I do. But what happens is they just want to say their piece and then the other person comes through. How do we get a reading? You'll see right here that Jen's saying you can just go to my website, which is Peace-Serenity. But do you guys see this right here? This little icon? You double click that and it will take you to my website. Whew. Amy, will my grandmother, or sorry, I didn't see that. I can answer some simple questions right now, but I'm done doing readings. Is it Bridget? I feel really good about your move. I feel like it's something that's going to bring a lot of opportunities. It's so scary when we first move. Can Australians get readings? Yeah, I do Zoom, so I have, or people just call me too, but I've done readings for people from Australia and Jamaica and the Virgin Islands, so I do readings from all over. Jamalia, yeah. I'm sorry, Jamalia, I don't do love readings, sweetie. Hi, Loopy from Vegas. I'm so sorry, Christy. I'm just answering questions, but not really doing readings right now because I need to pull back. You're welcome, Bridget. Good luck with everything. You're welcome, Danny Lou. You're welcome. Katie Broker, is my career move a good thing? All movement right now is good. This stuck energy that we felt for the last 3 years made a lot of people kind of like overthink about movement, but now's a good time for movement. New career, rearranging things. It's good. Hey, from Ireland. How are you, Michelle? What time is it over there, Michelle? What part of Ireland are you in? I literally went to Dublin, Ireland, had the best time. The reading felt like it could have been for me. Yes. Glad you got to speak to, yes, Tabitha, that happens where they'll do like a double message. And so we can thank Amy and her grandmother for coming through with a message that it's like, I call them like postcards, because they're trying to get as messages to as many people as they can. Yes, Michelle, your sister, everybody who crosses over is at peace. No one's ever stuck. Yeah. Okay. So I am going to be logging off here in a moment. So glad I'm here. My family has had a lot of changes coming up. Oh, sorry, missed you. I'd love to get your initial thought. I can't do any readings right now, you guys, but I can answer quick things like if you're like, what does 444 mean? Or I see 333 all the time or something like that. Whew. Oh, good, honey. I'm glad. Have a great night and all for the best. The list is closed tonight. I did want to pull a card for the collective while you guys are on here. Can I get a phone call reading or 60-minute instead? Just message me through my website. I will definitely try to help. The reason why I usually don't offer 30-minute phone readings for the first time is because usually so much more information comes, so it's a little bit more. Oh, your name is Bernadette. Oh, like the goddess, like the Irish goddess. Okay, so God and angels, please tell me what I need to know. I'm going to do a collective reading. Yes, 111 means keep up the good work. Whatever you're trying to manifest is coming to fruition. I love the name Tess. You're welcome, Doctor, I can't see what your name is. Doctor of Prophecy, Sydney. Okay. All right, you guys, this is a collective reading. And these are with the cards from James from Prague, okay? We are the society where we are going to be doing a lot more than our ancestors. So you guys might have to borrow a cup of confidence from watching Reese Witherspoon's story, or Meryl Streep, or J.K. Rowling, or someone else, even if you're not related, to say, if they did it, I can do it. Because some of you have a lot of dreams that you're holding on to, and you're feeling stuck is what I'm hearing. So you're gonna have to ask for a cup of confidence and a cup of courage. I'm right in the middle of doing a collective reading really quick, okay? So God and angels, please show me what I need to know. Okay. Okay. We are so connected, which is funny because I was just talking about this. Might be backwards, but it says we are so connected. And so even though I love being a medium, you don't have to be a medium or talk to a medium to talk with your loved ones. I always say, if you don't know if they're talking with you, get a book about signs. I have a book called I Am Home on Amazon, but just start watching like mediums do readings, and it, like, I don't know how to tell you, like, it's like exercise for your spirit, and we'll show you as well. But if you're missing anybody, I highly suggest, and I tell this to people who I do readings for, I do this for myself, is get a journal and write, like, if your mom's has passed away, be like, dear mom, what can you tell me about my life, da 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 da, and then just start writing things, even if you feel like you're just making it up. And tears cleanse the soul. So a lot of you may be feeling emotional because you're being drawn to come out of your comfort zone. But it's the very thing that you're being afraid of is the thing that you need to do to get to the next level. So there's fear of, like, I'm afraid to touch fire because it's hot. That's a valid fear. But if it's a fear of, I don't know if I'll be able to make it, or I don't know if I'll be able to make it, or what if people laugh at me, then just pray for courage to keep going, okay? Let me ask for one more, and we will be together again. I love this reading because so many people think when they're gone, they're gone. They're not. Their body has dissipated, but their spirit is very much still alive. Can you say the name of your book again? Thank you. It's backwards, but it's called I Am Home, and it's on Amazon. I was crying during my reading. Oh, I love that. You're welcome, Danny Lou. Perfect. And so we're all reunited with them, and we're all, my dog's clearing her throat chakra. She always does this if you've been in here. So we're all walking each other home. They're all around you constantly trying to show you signs. So they will show you their birthday, your birthday, the day of their passing, on a receipt, the odometer of a car. You'll wake up and look at a clock, and all of a sudden it will be a certain time. And that's them trying to show you that you are special and that they're around you trying to help you. Sometimes we smell them. We'll smell their cologne. If they smoked, unfortunately, we'll smell that too. Songs that we played at their service, someone saying Wind Beneath My Wings, The Rose, and I'm Already There. I keep hearing these songs, and The Power of Love. When you hear these songs randomly, and you're like, that's the song that we danced at my wedding, that's the song that played at their funeral, that's not a coincidence. So the synchronicity of the time and the timing that they're bringing you the messages, those are also signs. Rhea, am I able to get a reading after the collective reading? Hi, Rhea. My list was closed. I know some people paid for a reading. I will hop off and message you through your form of payment to let you know how we can do that. Okay. I have never been able to connect with my mom. Good night, Kim. Thank you. I am going to get this book. Oh, Danny, that would be great. I'm so sorry. Perfect. And Jenny, thank you. All right, you guys, I'm pulling back. I do have to get ready for a reading that I have at night at 8:30, and it is 8:15 Pacific Coast time, my time. I will be trying to come on here tomorrow. Yes, your loved ones can visit you in your dreams. That's not a common thing, so I don't want people to think, oh my gosh, my loved ones don't visit me, don't love me because they're not visiting me in my dream. It's a very unusual sign, but they do come. Good night, sweetheart. Good luck with your move and everything. All right, you guys, I'm going to get going to get ready for my phone reading. And if you're on here, Jennifer, for the phone reading, I'm jumping off right now so I can do your reading. All right. Much love to you guys. Thank you, moderators. Thank you guys for being patient while I did my readings. You were wonderful. And I'd like to thank my moderators, Jenny and Kim, as they are volunteers on here, and I could not do this without them. In closing, can I just say, this is my only account. If someone's messaging you right now, that is not me. I do not reach out to people. And thirdly, fourthly, you do not need a medium to talk with your family. You literally can say, I need a sign. I don't know how this works, but I miss you and I need a sign, okay? Much love to you guys. Thank you for being here. Thanks again, Jenny. Take care, guys.